What's going on, guys, and welcome to another Doctor Who review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 10th Doctor David Tennant story, Partners in Crime. It is Season 4, Series 4, Episode 1, Partners in Crime. The second episode for Donna, because she, of course, was in the Christmas special, The Runaway Bride, after Series 2. But this is her first episode of her full series in Series 4. And yeah, let's get straight into it with the cast. David Tennant as the 10th Doctor. He is really, really good here. Of course he is. The rapport he has with Catherine Tate is just, it's electric. It was really good in The Runaway Bride. It stepped up to another notch here and throughout all of Series 4. I think the chemistry between them two is the best of, honestly, I would say any Doctor companion duo, of any type, you know? I mean, the 10th Doctor is my favourite Doctor, Donna is my favourite companion, but even looking past that, just the chemistry between the two actors of David and Catherine is just so electric. And yeah, David Tennant is really good here. Catherine Tate as Donna Noble is, of course, also amazing. She's just kind of the same as she was in The Runaway Bride. She's very frantic. She easily gets kind of annoyed at the Doctor, but at the same time, she's so excited to see him here. She's been looking for him ever since The Runaway Bride, where she turned him down. And I mean, you can believe that, she regrets her decision of not going with the Doctor. You can believe that after living, such a mundane life. She actually is like, you know what, I should have taken up that opportunity. So she's trying to find him. And yeah, just all the stuff before she finds him, and then when she finds him, she's hilarious. She's so good. It also helps for me that I have now actually met Catherine Tate. I've a few months ago now, she was at a convention here in Australia, in Adelaide, where I live, and yeah, she was so nice, so good to see, and yeah, amazing in this episode. Right, so let's get on to some points about Partners in Crime. The Doctor and Donna are both investigating adipose industries, and they keep missing each other. So this is the start of the episode where, yeah, something's weird's going on with these adipose industries. They're using some sort of pill it's kind of like a diet pill to make people lose weight. And I mean, Donna, it seems like she thinks it's a bit weird, something weird's going on. She's investigating into it partly because she wants to try and, find the Doctor. She thinks, something weird going on here. The Doctor might also, be looking into this and I might be able to find him. And of course, the Doctor is also looking into this whole adipose thing. And yeah, they keep missing each other. It is such a comedic thing. You've got them at the start where Donna is in some woman's house, and then the Doctor is on that same street talking to a guy who's also taken these pills, and then they literally basically cross paths on the street, and then you have the moment in actual adipose industries in the offices where the Doctor pops his head up from behind the counter, and then Donna pops her head up, and they just keep missing each other all the time. They pretty much bang into each other at the printer. It's just hilarious, and it's such a good funny moment. People's fat turns into little fat creatures. So the people that are taking these adipose pills, they're losing weight, and a few people are like, I don't understand. I go to bed one night and I wake up the next morning and I've lost, I don't know, 2 kilos, or I don't know what. It's in pounds because it's in England, but I lose a random amount of weight just from sleeping. And one guy, the guy the Doctor's talking to, is like, yeah, exactly the same point every night, exactly the same time. It's like the cat flap goes and the alarms go off and I don't know what's going on. And then I wake up in the morning and I've lost weight. And it turns out that the weight is literally jumping out of people. The fat is literally jumping out of people in the form of these little creatures, these little adipose fat creatures. And it literally runs away. And it's very, very silly, but it's funny. Donna's been looking for the Doctor. There's a little bit of a montage of Donna and her mundane life at home. She's just sat there drinking a coffee, and kind of the world is whizzing around her. Her mum's there, and it's a really cinematic, nice, but also kind of depressing scene where it's like, this is what Donna's going through. She's so bored, and she just talks about wanting to find the Doctor, and her mum does not seem to really approve of it. But yeah, it's really good. And also you have the moment with Wilf as well, her granddad, who we met in the last episode, Voyage of the Damned, but it's revealed here that that is actually her granddad. And there's that moment there where they're looking up at the stars, and she's like, "If you see a blue box, come and yell for me, granddad. let me know if you see a blue box flying up there. And that circles back to the end of the episode. Penny and Donna were both hiding in the same bathroom. Now, this is one bit that I don't quite like. Yeah, Donna's trying to, she's trying to hang around after hours in the office to figure out what's going on here. So she goes and hides in a bathroom, like literally start of the day, goes to the bathroom and just never leaves that bathroom. And this other woman, Penny, who is also, trying to figure out what's going on with the adipose, turns out she's also in this bathroom and has just been there all day as well. But I find that ridiculously unbelievable. I mean, we don't know that she's there at first. Miss Foster and, some security guards or whatever come into the bathroom. They start kicking down doors. Donna's there and we're like, oh, they're going to find Donna. But it turns out this Penny's there instead and they catch her. And she's actually the one that they've been looking for and they've been suspecting. But the fact that, both of these have been there just all day, sat in the bathroom, not knowing that the other one was there. Firstly, how the hell do they survive all day I mean, it's not necessarily shown that Penny's been there all day, but it's shown that Donna has been there all day. What does she do? Does she eat? If she is eating and there's somebody else there, can they not hear each other? Like, yes, it's another silly moment. It is a bit of a silly episode, but that whole thing I just thought was how does this work? The Doctor and Donna miming at each other. This has got to be my favourite part of the episode, when the Doctor and Donna finally see each other. They're both looking in on on Miss Foster, who is kind of interrogating Penny in that room, and they're on either side of the window. The Doctor is literally like outside on like a window washing sort of stand thing, and Donna's just, I think, in another room looking through a window in the building, and they look across and see each other, and the sound effects are silly and ridiculous, but the faces they're making, especially Donna with her, the weird faces and hand movements she's doing, and then when she sticks her tongue out and like points towards Miss Foster, and it turns out that she's looking at them and has been watching them this whole time. That whole scene is so funny. It's once again, it's silly, but it's good silly. Miss Foster has a sonic pen. Another thing that I didn't really understand. I mean, it's never, I don't think, explicitly kind of said that sonic devices are a Time Lord Gallifreyan thing. I mean, I guess they don't have to be, but especially recently with the Doctor, other than, I guess, Jodie's 13th Doctor, the sonic screwdriver is generally kind of made from the TARDIS. But here, Miss Foster, who has no affiliation with Gallifrey or Time Lords at all, as far as I know, it's never said, she has a sonic pen, apparently. I mean, it's nice. It has some nice little moments, like when the Doctor puts the two, the sonic pen and the sonic screwdriver together and makes that horrible noise. Other than that, though, it's just, I don't know. I don't really understand why she has a sonic pen. The Doctor saved everyone using 2 capsules to shut the system down. Once again, a really cool moment where, he's got 1 capsule and he's found this kind of control mechanism thing, control panel, but he needs 2 of them to, to turn this system off and kill off all the adipose and save everybody that's been taking these pills, but he doesn't have a second one, and then Donna just reveals that she's got a second one. That's a great moment, a great cinematic moment. That zoom as well is awesome. I think the way they, the way they defeat it is a bit boring and a bit bland. Just, oh yeah, we'll just use these 2 and boop, there we go, it's all fixed. It's a little bit lazy, but I like the moment that leads up to it. The Adipose family killed Miss Foster because what she did was illegal. So when they figure out that the Doctor has stopped this, what's going on here, all the Adipose get sucked up into their spaceships to go to another place, and Miss Foster is also beamed up there as well. But then, she's just a foster nanny, and well, we don't need the foster nanny anymore. And now that the people that, I don't know, wherever she came from, they figure out that what she did was illegal. You're not allowed to go to a planet like Earth and do this sort of thing. It's illegal to do that. So they just straight up kill her. Because, yeah, ultimately, the adipose themselves are just harmless children, basically. They didn't have anything, they didn't do anything wrong as per se. And even the adipose family, the people that originally, I don't know, made the adipose or whatever, they didn't want to be doing this on Earth. This is not allowed on Earth. And yeah, they punish Miss Foster by not letting her come with them and just dropping her from the sky. Finally, at the end of the episode, Rose appears. The big cliffhanger and the thing that would push on through this series. Rose appears at the end of the episode. We're like, what the hell is going on? Donna puts her keys in a bin for some reason for her mum to come and grab. Why you would put them in a bin, I do not understand. Surely you can figure out somewhere else. I mean, a bin is not the place to put your keys. What about if that bin gets emptied? I mean, I know it's the middle of the night, but still, like, I don't know. I don't understand that. But she goes up to Rose and is like, oh, just if a woman comes down looking for keys, they're in that bin. Turns around, it's Rose Tyler. What's going on there? We'll have to wait out until later on in the series. So that's my review of Partners in Crime, an episode that I think is pretty good. It's not one of the absolute all-time greats. I think as a series opener, though, it is fine. It is very silly, a bit too silly in some places, but being a series opener and just the nature of the episode, I don't mind it. A rating out of 10, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Like I said, it is a good episode. I can watch it. It's fun. It's silly. There are a few things that don't really make sense, but ultimately it is just kind of what you expect from a series opener. So 7 out of 10 is what I'm giving Partners in Crime. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.